Hola, muy buenas gamers, estrategas y roleros. Aquí estamos con el capítulo número 4 del juego de los enanos. Y vamos a continuar donde lo dejamos, ¿no? Estuvimos en... ¿Cómo se llamaba? Cabo Verde. Herois... ¿Qué Herois? Cabo Verde, algo así se llamaba. Espera, vamos a movernos un poco. No lo pones, tócate los huevis. Bueno, estuvimos en la ciudad esa, bueno, el pueblo ese que fue invadida y destruida por elfos oscuros, los voy a llamar, porque son como elfos oscuros, no son elfos normales. Y atacada por zombies, básicamente, ¿no? Por la tierra muerta. Vale, si os acordáis, donde tenemos que ir exactamente es aquí, ¿vale? Tenemos que ir, pues no sé cómo se llama ahora mismo. Vamos a mirarlo aquí. Claro, Verde es como se llamaba. Vale, y tenemos que hablar ahora con Lot Yonan, digamos en la torre de magos donde él vive, que digamos que es su torre. Pero en el camino, pues vamos a intentar hacer pues estas zonas de interés, que no sé si descubriremos nuevos personajes o misiones secundarias y tal. Vamos a ver, tenemos 88 de comida y consumimos 3 al día.
Every
Estábamos bien.
evening since you left Greenglade, you have looked at Goren's books and tried to prize out the knowledge that they hold. But now, you must admit to yourself that you can't decipher them. They are written in the learned language for high magi, and Lot Yonan didn't teach you that. However, you're sure that the books are important. Why else would Goren want them sent to Turga the Fair-Faced? You put them away with a sigh, and your eyes remain on the bag that Lot Yonan gave you. Did Goren ask Lot Yonan to return the magical artifacts in the pouch? You pick up the pouch and look at it.
Lot Yonan forbade me from opening the pouch.
A ver, nuestro maestro, por llamarlo de alguna manera, nos dijo que no abriésemos la bolsa básicamente por no tener problemas por si a lo mejor alguno de los objetos mágicos como que se activaba y como supuestamente no controlamos la magia porque a los enanos no se nos da bien la magia. Es una historia. Vamos a abrirla a ver qué cojones pasa.
What the heck? Goren is dead, and you want to know what you're lugging around with you through the length and breadth of Girdlegard. You grasp at the pouch with an uninvolved expression so that the twins don't think you're acting against Lot Yonan's instructions. You undo the knot with nimble fingers. A piercing, bone-splitting sound rings out, and small spheres of light shoot into the air, ending in colourful explosions.
By Fracas' hammer and all the fires of his forge!
The twins jump up immediately and draw their weapons. You curse and quickly close the pouch again.
By the mountains of Girdlegard! What was that, Scholar?
I just wanted to examine the magical trap. It's for thieves, in case someone tries to steal the pouch.
You try to act normally, so that they don't realize you got just as much a shock as they did. Boindale looks at the pouch with animosity.
Magical frippery.
The twins sit down again, and you slowly recover.
Vamos, nos hemos llevado el susto de nuestra vida. Vamos a continuar.
Just like previous nights, you are haunted by the image of the elf maiden nailed to the tree in Greenglade. You wake from your sleep and look around you. The night is unusually dark. Despite your good dwarven eyes, you can only make out Boendal's outline, even though he's keeping watch only a few steps away. You're about to lie down again, but suddenly feel something cold against your throat. Next to you, the pale face of an elf slides into view.
Good evening. I'm afraid we missed each other in Greenglade, so my companion had to receive you on her own.
You don't have much experience with Alpha, and only want to act when you're sure that it will achieve something.
Don't worry, I won't kill you. Not yet. Do you know what I am going to do instead?
You feverishly search for an answer, but you can't even imagine how an Alpha thinks.
I will kill everyone who means anything to you. I will destroy your life, and you will sink into hopelessness, groundling. Your downfall is called Synthras.
You tense your muscles, readying to defend yourself, but suddenly realize that the blade against your throat has disappeared. You look around, astonished. The Alf is nowhere to be seen. You look over to Boendal, who is easy to recognize in the bright moonlight. Next to you, Boindil smacks his lips in his sleep. You touch your throat, and when you don't feel anything, you breathe out, relieved.
Just a nightmare.
At least that's what you tell yourself. But you don't close your eyes for the rest of the night.
Vale. Hemos aumentado. Sí, estamos aumentando nuestra afinidad con nuestros compañeros. Eso es bueno, porque me parece que al tener mayor afinidad, creo que los combates son mejores o algo así. Me pareció leer en los consejos o en las pistas que te dan en el juego. Lo que pasa es que como lo pasan tan rápido, pues no me da tiempo a leerlo bien. Pero es como que al subir la afinidad con los compañeros, como que los combates combatís mejor juntos o podéis hacer ciertas cosas. Vale, vamos a ir por aquí. Seguimos viajando. Seguimos
Boindil
viajando.
unwraps his dwarf cheese again and cooks it on the fire. When he offers you a piece, you take it.
I knew we'd make a dwarf of you in the end.
You chew on the cheese so you don't have to answer. It tastes better than you first thought.
Vale, vamos a venirnos aquí a ver qué es esto.
You arrive at a small, bustling village. One thing is clearly missing from the lively scene. The sound of metal on metal from the village smithy that would normally be heard above everything else at this time of day. A dour, grim-looking man is sitting in front of the forge with his right arm in a sling. His expression brightens as he sees you, and he jumps to his feet.
Dear dwarves, could I interest you in helping me in my workshop for a day?
The man's expression is somewhere between desperation and hope. As you don't answer immediately, he continues.
You will, of course, be royally rewarded for your work. I can offer you 100 gold pieces.
What happened to your arm?
A stupid accident. A box of blanks fell down. I was trying to catch it. It will heal, fortunately, but I won't be able to wield my hammer for a while.
You must have quite a backlog of work.
You nod sympathetically. You always felt bad if you were ill or couldn't work in the forge for some reason or other.
Loads. But if what I hear about the metalworking skills of the dwarves is true, it will be easy for you to manage it in a day.
I'll help you. I worked in a forge for a while.
You modestly conceal that in this case, a while means almost a whole human lifetime. A little later, you are standing in the workshop, examining the smith's inferior tools, while he fires up the forge and prepares everything for the job, as well as he can, with just one good arm. You weren't able to persuade the twins to help you. As warriors, they'd rather go hunting, Boindil declared. But you think it's more probable that you'll find them drinking beer. But you don't care. You're excited about being able to smith again after such a long time. Hours later, you have forgotten everything around you. The heat of the forge, the sweat on your warm skin, the play of the flames. You're in your element and work as if in a trance. The smith left the workshop ages ago with a satisfied grin on his face.
Oi, I'm talking to you.
You look up in surprise. Everything but the beating of the hammer had ceased to exist, and you didn't notice that someone has come in.
Can you do it?
You immediately dislike the middle-aged man. He sounds you out so doggedly with his light grey eyes that it feels as though he wants to look right through you and into your deepest thoughts. The man points to 2 horses.
Those 2 in 1 hour.
With the forge hammer in your hand, you play dumb. You blink and look back and forth between the horses and the man.
What's the deal with the horses?
You expect the man to fly off the handle, but you feel even more uneasy when he asks you quietly and very slowly to please re-shoe the 2 horses.
These 2 need shoeing? No problem.
The man doesn't look convinced, but you get to work with confidence. 2 more armed men are standing next to the horses, sizing you up.
So, you're mercenaries, I take it?
You're only trying to engage in conversation, but the man looks at you incredulously, as if he didn't expect dwarves to be able to talk.
Something like that.
Got lots of work? Oh, do you know anything about the armies of orcs from the south?
We can't complain.
The man's tone makes it clear that the conversation has ended here. You carry out the work in silence. As the leader of the mercenaries pays you, you have the feeling that he is trying to transfix you with his eyes. The men leave the workshop without a word. You ignore the horsemen and concentrate on your work. When you tell the twins about your visitors later on, they know exactly who you're talking about. They encountered them on the way back from hunting. You spend the night in the smith's house and continue on your way, with your well-earned reward the next morning.
Sí, pero me gustaría comprar comida. Distracción al sur, los jinetes misteriosos. Visteis a unos jinetes sospechosos en la aldea de la Roca Baldía. No sabes por qué, pero esta gente te produce una sensación de intranquilidad. Vamos a pasar por la aldea esta, ¿vale? Para comprar comida.
You arrive at a crossroads with a tavern on the corner. A warm light is emanating from its window, lighting up the road around it. A stone sculpture of a sheep stands in front of the door.
Ahí está contando muchas cosas, pero...
You observe the surroundings, but the road is empty and no one leaves the tavern. You notice a broken window on the first floor, which has been boarded up with planks. Something wet drips onto your nose, and you look up to the cloudy sky with a bad-tempered expression.
Huh. Why are we standing here and just getting wet from the outside?
You enter the tavern with a determined stride, and are greeted by a thick wall of pipe smoke. The dozen or so drinkers at the tables turn towards you, then give each other astonished and slightly worried looks. In the tavern there are half a dozen people sitting at the tables, and just as many at the bar, clearly farmers and labourers from the surrounding villages. Boindale pays no attention to the other guests and trudges over to a table. Together with his brother, you follow him and sit down. The landlord comes out from behind the bar.
What can I get you?
You hear surly muttering from one of the tables.
What are groundlings doing showing their faces here, now of all times?
You turn to the guest who'd muttered something about groundlings.
And why is it so strange that we're here?
The man glances up briefly and then stares drunkenly at his tankard and mutters with a slur,
Don't play the innocent. The orcs are terrorizing our lands. And whose fault is it? You let them in.
I was not at the stone gateway, and I don't know what happened. But you can be sure of one thing. Dwarves would never cooperate with orcs. We kill them no sooner than we say them, or my name isn't Boindle Doubleblade.
The drunkard and his neighbour are given a start. They mumble an apology and turn their attention to the beer in front of them.
Has anything interesting happened here lately?
The landlord shakes his head indifferently and mumbles something incoherently. One of the guests is about to say something, but shuts up when the person next to him gives him a poke.
I wouldn't mind a pint of ale.
The landlord nods and takes the twins' order too. Shortly after, he returns with your beers and puts them down in front of you.
Is that all?
Vamos a comprar comida.
You turn to the guest who is silenced.
Were you going to say something, my friend?
I'm not your friend, and I wasn't going to say anything either.
The man glances at his neighbour and then turns his attention back to his beer.
Vale, pues nada, si nadie nos quiere contar nada, pues... No sé si gastarme 10 monedas de oro para una ronda y a ver si así desbloqueamos el que esta gente hable. Vamos a arriesgar todo, sea que me arrepienta.
You stand up and turn to the room.
This round's on me.
The faces of the guests and the landlord brighten up immediately. The landlord gets to work pulling everyone a beer and handing out the tankards. Some of the guests say cheers to you as they get their drinks.
Pues a lo mejor tenía que haber hecho eso antes de hablar con el pavo.
Despite Boindeal's loud protestations about wanting another drink, you say goodbye and set off on your way accompanied by the twins.
Pues nada, nos hemos gastado 10 monedas de oro a lo tonto. Pero bueno. Vamos para adelante.
Once you reach the top of the hill above Goodwater, you can see what is left of the village. The sea of red-roofed tiles has given way to a forest
Hostia,
of
no
burnt
jodas.
black ruins. Shattered wooden planks and bent iron bars are all that is left of the gate.
I couldn't save them. Even the reinforced gate.
Vistos son los gigantes esperanzos, lo de la roca baldía, no sé. Habéis logrado salvar la aldea verde, tal. Una de las hordas de orcos ha destruido a Buena. Las empalizadas de los mercenarios solo consiguieron resistir la horda unos días. Qué putada, tío. A ver qué tenemos aquí.
You see a light through the trees some way from the path. It inevitably brings to mind your encounter with the woodcutters. You must confess that you'd have liked to have taught the woodcutters a lesson, but Boendal, is right.
Beating up humans is not our mission.
But
A harsh glance from you and Boendal silences Boindil. You continue on your way with the furious Boindil trailing behind.
Why are the Magus' vaults here in the middle of nowhere? And why does the Lord of Yonandar live in a vault and not in a castle?
It's to do with the magical fields that spread out under Girdlegard, so the 5 magical realms are found where the fields are at their strongest.
And that's why he lives in the vaults? To be closer to the underground magic?
No, it's more to do with security. 200 students of magic and well, a source of almost unlimited magical energy. The Magus thought that an underground vault was a more suitable place to train than Master Nudin's tower in the middle of Parista.
I don't like it here. All this hocus pocus is bad news. Us dwarves know that and keep well away, just as Vracus commanded. I hope you know that too.
I cannot perform magic, and I've never attempted to. Nevertheless, please show respect. Remember that it was Lot Yonan who took me in and saved me.
Now then, it would seem that the tongue of the learned one becomes somewhat haughtier, and his sentences doth wind most strangely as we verily approach the vaults.
You can't help but grin guiltily. With a beseeching glance at the twins, you step into the area in front of the vaults. Seeing no one there you might greet, you and your companions enter your old home through the open gate.
No sé por qué me da de que va a estar mal el sitio. Veremos a ver, a lo mejor me
Who
sorprende.
the hell built this tunnel?
Boendal examines the crumbling roof with a mixture of disbelief and indignation.
Be quiet. I want to surprise them.
Is that such a good idea? What if we give your master such a shock that he casts a spell on us? I don't want to be turned into a mouse or a bar of soap.
It is unusually quiet in the vaults, but the smell of dinner is in the air. You imagine Frala looking up at you from her cooking pot in the kitchen and smiling.
Ah, there's boiled and roasted meat for dinner. Come on.
That's no reason to go and get ourselves turned into something weird. We'll stay here until you're finished with your little game.
Muy bien, compañero, macho. Qué desconfiados. Yo, pero bueno, lo primero que haría sería ir a ver a mi amiga. Aunque esto tiene pinta de estar todo vacío. Efectivamente está todo vacío.
Lumps of meat rise up and appear on the brown, bubbling surface of the soup before sinking back down out of sight. The hearty smell makes your mouth water.
A human foot?
Your stomach turns, and you have to fight hard against the impulse to run out of the kitchen screaming.
Bueno, pues ya empezamos mal. Si dentro de la sopa hay un pie, empezamos mal. Algo ha pasado, desde luego.
You look around the workshop with growing panic. No one to be seen.
A couple of weeks ago, this anvil was my whole world. Now my world's a whole lot bigger.
What happened here? Speak!
Ah, another one.
Don't even think of using magic, or I'll lodge this pretty piece of steel in your brain.
It takes the Famulus a few seconds to comprehend the situation he's suddenly found himself in. He seems to weigh up his options for a moment before he breathes out and the tension leaves his body.
All right. I won't use magic.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
For a while, the Famulus seems to be playing with the idea of being stubborn. Bowendahl pushes a little harder on the end of the crow's beak, and the tip penetrates the skin. Blood seeps out.
They're gone. Dead.
A school full of magi destroyed without any signs of struggle? Lies.
The facts seem stacked against it, but you cling on to this faint hope.
Lot Yonan's Famuli were already in Parista. There were only novices left. We made easy work of them. The Elfar, Syntharas, he insisted on being part of the raid after he found out that you grew up here. He opened the gates and killed most of those here before they even knew what was happening.
In your mind's eye, you see a pale face appearing from the darkness. You saw what Elfar are capable of in Greenglade. You push the thought to the back of your mind and try to keep a clear head.
Why are you snooping around in Lot Yonan's study? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for artifacts that Lot Yonan, when he was in Parista, claimed he had forgotten and left in a cupboard. And for the books that were stolen from Greenglade. I'm guessing you're the dwarves that stole the books.
What does your master want with the artifacts and the books?
I don't know. He commands, we obey. He's going to be very displeased. I did find a bag in the cupboard, but it didn't contain the right objects.
Lot Yonan, where is he?
Nodon killed him. He killed all of them in Parista. There's no one left in Girdlegard who can take on the last Magus.
You're saying that someone took on all 6 of the Magi at once and defeated them? Ridiculous.
5 Magi. My master Nudin is Nodon the Doublefold, the Lord of the Perished Land and soon to be Lord of Girdlegard. He killed the masters, and the apprentices followed soon after. They're all gone. And he changed the magic field so that only we can use them.
An icy hand grabs your heart. It's impossible that there's only a single Magus left, and he's not fighting against, but for the Perished Land.
I've had enough of your lies. They're alive. Lot Yonan escaped and has gathered his apprentices, Frala, and the others around him to fight against Nodon. We just have to find them.
The war was over before you even noticed it had begun. Nodon cannot be stopped. He is on his way here and will just...
Blah, blah. We will leave immediately. This news is of great importance to the Council of Dwarves.
I'm not going anywhere. I have to find my friends and
Orcs! Lots of them!
Vale. Pues tenemos orcos por aquí. A ver. Vamos a meterle a esta la población curativa. Y poquito más. A la lucha.
On my way.
Yes? Huh?
Ah, que se pueden romper estas mierdas. ¿Por qué? Vale.
I'm with you! Ha ha!
What is it? Oh, what bad luck for you!
At once. End it. On my way. Favrakas!
What is it?
Yes?
Vale, vamos a ver. Esto por
Yes.
un lado. Esto por otro.
Huh?
Unos cuantos golpes de gracia.
Huh? Say goodbye forever. Too easy.
Vale, a ver.
With
Voy a
pleasure.
nos tiene a este
Another one
muerto.
bites the dust.
Hostia, a este.
And what now? Ha ha!
Huh?
And again. Ha ha!
A este.
The pillars! We could knock some of them down and bury those runts! End it!
Vale.
Yes? Oh, what bad luck for you!
What is it?
Kill! Pow! Another one bites the dust! Huh?
Huh?
I didn't hit you very hard! Attack! Huh? Say goodbye forever! And what now?
Huzzah! He hardly put up a fight. Of course.
No sé qué ha pasado. ¿Será que me han matado a uno sin darme cuenta? Vale. Este le metemos esto. Y a luchar.
At once. What is it?
What is it?
Vale, vamos a ver.
Come here, you.
Huh?
End it! Ha ha! Yes?
Vale, a ti te vamos a dar el ostión de tu vida.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Yes?
He hardly put up a fight.
What is it? As good as done. On my way. Oh, what bad luck for you!
Huh? On my way.
For Vracus!
Who's next? He hardly put up a
Pillars!
fight.
We could knock some of them down and bury those runts.
Vale, este iba a decir, creo que se nos ha vuelto loco, pero no nos ha vuelto loco. Vamos a meterle otra vez este tipo de ataque. Este para que endiñe a los dos.
As good as done.
Meterlo ahí. A ver este compañero. Endiña a todos estos.
What is it? Huzzah!
Vile creature.
Who's next?
Vale, vamos a ver. No voy a arriesgar mucho con lo de las columnas, viendo lo que ha pasado antes, ¿vale? A lo mejor me han matado a algún personaje y por lo que sea no te pueden matar a ninguno, que eso sería una historia, ¿sabes? Pero bueno.
What is it? Huh?
Huh?
End it. I didn't hit you very hard.
Hemos tirado una de las columnas, no quiero tirar más, ¿vale? A ver. Este que es el más tocado.
And what now?
Y tú a este que es el más tocado.
Yes?
Es que tengo que andar muy al loro con lo que golpeo, ¿eh?
Huh? End it.
Anda, mi... No me jodas, tío, que se ha estrellado y el subnormal se ha caído al suelo. Esto es para flipar.
And what now?
Huh?
Esperar, ahora sí. Intenta
With pleasure.
matar a ese. Tú intenta matar a ese.
What is it?
Esto, hostias, Voy a tener que tirar otra columna. Vamos a intentar tirar esa.
I didn't hit you very hard.
Yes?
Pavracus! Ow! Hey!
Killed.
And what now?
Mierda, este hijo
What
de
is
puta ha
it?
entrado en modo berserker, tío. Tómate la poción, tronco. Vamos a intentar.
Huzzah!
Ahora sí.
Huh?
Este necesita apoyo, macho.
What is
Este es el que
it?
mejor está, porque este cabrón es una puta tanqueta de mucho cuidado.
Yes? Understood.
Huh?
There are too many
Vamos a
of them.
saltar aquí.
The side door in the workshop. It's our only chance.
Llevo los 3 euros. Jucho. A ver.
Uh-huh.
Esto por un lado.
As
Muévete
good as
hasta
done.
aquí.
What is it?
Y tú salta por aquí.
Of course!
Huh? At once.
Yes?
All right.
Huh? I'm with you.
What is it? As good as done.
Uh-huh. Understood.
Hostias, vaya combate, chicos. Joder. Vale. Vamos a meter este porque es daño de área, me gusta bastante. El tema de la carga está bien, pero creo que a la larga me va a venir mejor este ataque de área porque hay que saber utilizar muy bien los ataques de carga y no sé yo hasta qué cierto punto. Y teniendo ya uno que hace cargas, con el escudo creo que es suficiente. Continuamos, nos llevamos algo de comida, una poción de vida, otra figurita para vender. De hecho, en el pueblo no sé si antes que no hemos parado.
Damn. The first 20 are mine!
You have come far, but this is far enough. Give me the artifacts and the books you stole in Greenglade, and I'll set you free.
What's with the artifacts and the books?
They belong to me. Lord Yonan was supposed to bring them to Porista, but forgot them. So, I came to pick them up. That's all you need to know.
What have you done to the other Magi? Your famulus told us some cock and bull story about you forcing them and their famuli to go to Porista and then murdering them.
I did what had to be done to protect Girdlegard. I wish there had been another way. But they would never have understood.
Do your eyes deceive you, or do you really see a brief moment of real regret on the swollen face of the Magus?
You wanting my rucksack is enough reason for me not to give it to you.
I don't need your consent. Look after the rucksack. If you lose it, you will also lose your life. Go back to your realm, dwarves, and let your king know that I need his land. Either he hands it over without a drop of blood being spilt, or my troops and allies take it by force. You can take this one with you. I have no use for him.
Vamos.
Invisible wizard, Maya!
Look!
A la mierda.
Let me handle her. Kill the dwarves.
No sé, la verdad es que todavía no he visto quién cojones es la que ha dado las hostias esas mágicas. Si el juego se supone que me lo ha enseñado, yo no lo he visto, ¿vale? No os voy a mentir. Vale, pues...
The rucksack! The artifacts! If he wants them so badly, they might be the key to his destruction.
There's the orc with the rucksack. Let's get him!
And I didn't even
Joder,
take off my
chaval.
gloves.
Vale, vamos a ver. Creo que es un momento de embestida por aquí. Vale. Y creo que es el momento también de un salto tocho. Saca este cabrón.
Huh?
Huh? On my way!
Yes?
Este le están dando pa'l pelo, ¿eh?
Huh?
Parte la polla, tío. Vamos, compañero.
Time.
Hostias, este tú. Me está pasando mal, ¿eh? Tenemos que huir.
Didn't even take off my gloves.
Yes? What is it? I've got the rucksack.
Let's get out.
Este necesita ayuda. O sea, este no, sino nuestro héroe. Así que vamos aquí a pegar un salto. Este compañero, vamos a ver si nos podemos quitar a gente de en medio.
Yes.
Me van a matar, tío, me la van a matar. Como sigamos así, ¿eh?
And what now?
Esta es la pava, está ahí.
Yes?
Joder, este necesito, tío, que me...
At once.
Necesito, tío, que entre en razón o...
Huh? Huh?
Lo van a matar, lo van a matar.
Yes.
Lo van a matar.
On my way.
Huye, tronco, huye.
At once.
Put up a fight!
At once. Understood. On my way.
Waste of time.
And
Lo
what
chaval.
now?
Vale, tómate la poción, que la vas a necesitar.
What is it?
Y aquí vamos a utilizar esto.
Huh?
Tú, pues yo qué sé, tío. Intentando estirar ese para ver si podemos subir un poco de la gente.
Yes?
A ver, los que tenemos aquí timbados, tío.
Say goodbye
Ataca
forever.
este. Hacer ataque ese. A ver si te puedo llevar alguno por delante.
Understood.
Necesito que tú te vayas para allá corriendo.
What is it? With
Ataca este, que es el que
pleasure.
más tocado está.
Too easy.
Venga, la hostia esta aquí. Otra vez esta. Y pega un salto aquí. Y a
Yes.
ti te sigo necesitando que te largues. Porque estás ultra jodido de vida. Pero ultra jodido de vida.
What
Y
is
esto
it?
no es que esté mejor. Pero bueno, ha entrado en modo berserker. Vamos a meternos una poción para aumentar el daño de este pavo.
I didn't hit you very hard.
No. Haz un ataque de área para ver si te puedes llevar por delante alguno.
Hey!
Y me han matado a alguien. Me han matado a alguien. Vamos a intentar seguir jugando en normal. Si vemos que nos cuesta mucho, pues le bajamos la dificultad. Vale. Es que esto no está mal. A lo mejor deberíamos de utilizarlo casi al principio. Voy a arriesgar otra vez con la misma, ¿vale? A ver si con esto...
The rucksack! The artifacts! If he wants them so badly, they might be the key to his destruction.
There's the orc with the rucksack. Let's get him.
Vale, vamos a ver.
And
Este es
what
el que
now?
más probabilidades tiene de pillarle.
Huh?
Y vosotros, pues yo que sé, aguanto que se quede cerca de este. Vamos a hacer 2 ataques de área.
What is it?
Y tú, pues ve corriendo a por este, macho.
Yes?
Te vamos a activar esto ya.
What is it?
Y tú...
Say goodbye
A
forever.
ver si podemos matar a algunos de los que
With
están tirados en
pleasure,
el suelo.
creature. I didn't hit you very hard. Huh?
A ver a este como leo.
Come
Voy a por
here,
ese pero a
you.
machete, tío.
Yes?
A ver si entre estos dos podemos reventar a todos los que podamos, tío.
Huh?
Ow! Another one bites the dust.
El más tocado es
End it.
este.
Huh? What is it?
I didn't even take off my gloves.
Vile creature.
I'm with you.
Yes? On my way.
What is it?
Vale, el pavo ha muerto, por lo que veo.
And what now? I've got the
Exacto.
rucksack.
Let's get out of here. Over the bridge.
Vale. Vale, voy a hacer que permanezcan unidos. Porque es que si no, chaval... Buah. Vamos a meternos esto y vamos a meter el ataque de área. Porque separados es que nos van a reventar. Pero a reventar.
Uh-huh.
De hecho, vamos a aprovechar que este está tirado en el suelo para quitarnos enemigos de encima. Vale.
Yes?
Y a este voy a decirle que se venga aquí más adelante. Venga, muévete, 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 muévete.
What is it?
Este ha entrado en
Yes.
modo berserker. No.
And again. I didn't hit you very hard.
Venga, venga, venga,
And
venga,
what
venga,
now?
venga.
What is it?
Este empieza a estar muy jodido de vida, Está pasando como antes.
Uh-huh. At once.
Voy a darle para acá.
Quickly. Understood. For Vracus.
Dicho. Hace el golpe de
What is it?
gracia. Tú que parece que te has recuperado. Pega ahí hostias como panes. Y tú... Pues un golpe de área, tío.
Another one bites the dust.
Yes? On my way.
Too easy.
At once.
Pow! Another one bites the dust. What is it? Oh, what bad luck for you!
Hijo puta, tío.
Uh-huh.
Al golpe de gracia. Sigue dando esos golpes rápidos. Y aquí vamos al otro golpe de área.
Say goodbye forever. I didn't hit you very hard.
Yes?
Vale. Este ya le ha entrado otra vez toda la vida. Vamos a ayudar al nano ahora que vamos recuperando vida.
Another one bites the dust.
Tú por un lado
Uh-huh.
y tú por el otro. No quiero tampoco que se queden muy separados porque luego ahí es donde vienen los problemas. De todas formas, deberíamos de intentar quitarnos de en medio a los arqueros. El problema es que no quiero separar mucho a este porque aquí todavía hay mucho cabroncete. Vamos a intentar de momento llevar la estrategia de tenerlos a los tres lo más juntos posibles para masificar el daño en una zona. Vale, vamos a decirle a este que haga otra vez el daño este. Tú sigue golpeando a esos. Dale un buen golpetazo a este. Mata a este. Tú termina de
I didn't hit you very hard.
matar.
What is it?
Golpe de área.
And what now?
Otra vez golpe
Yes.
rápido. Tú vente para acá.
Pavrakas!
Y... es que hago daño a los compañeros, tío. Es que ese es el puto problema de este tipo de ataque. No, pues ataca solo a este así.
What is it?
Vamos a hacer un salto aquí en medio. Vale.
What is it?
A ver, este lo tengo fácil porque este le puedo dar un... que coja una... esta curativa.
Yes.
El problema es este. No, el problema es este. Este más o menos lo tengo ahí controlado. Este es el que más
Yes.
me preocupa.
Who's next?
On my way. Understood.
What is it?
Vamos a tomarnos la poción.
Uh-huh.
A este... que le dé el golpe de gracia a este. Así está muerto, ¿no? Está muerto, sí. Vamos a darle apoyo a este por la espalda.
Huh?
Y mientras que se acerca este, vamos a hacer un ataque de área. Vale.
Yes?
En el cual vamos a hacer otro... no. Vamos a investir. Joder, tío. Lo de investir tengo que mirar muy bien contra qué lanzo al notas este porque...
Yes.
hostia puta, tú. Vamos a tumbarlos.
And
Y
what
este que está
now?
aquí al lado, que le endiñe el que más cerca tenga. Vale, entretente con este.
What is it?
They're hitting me pretty hard! Uh-huh. On my way.
Vente para acá.
At once.
Joder, tío. Vas por la parte más complicada, tío. Ha ido por la parte más complicada, tronco. A ver, vamos a reiniciar otra vez, ¿vale? Porque yo creo que esto lo podemos pasar en dificultad normal sin tener que bajar la dificultad. Lo único que a lo mejor sí que cambio el amuleto de este gilipollas. Vamos a meter este. Y a ver qué pasa.
The rucksack! The artifact!
There's the awkward.
Vale, vamos a ver.
What is it?
Intentarlo otra vez. Tú para allá.
Huh?
Y aquí masificamos el daño como antes. Este tío por un lado. Y este tío por el otro.
And what now? Huzzah!
Vile creature!
Ha ha!
Uh-huh. Attack!
Yes? Oh, what bad luck
Yes.
for you!
A ver cómo va este.
I've got the rucksack.
Buah, este ya le ha entrado al modo Berserker. No sé por qué me está haciendo el puto caso, tío.
Vile creature! What is it? As good as done.
Vale.
Yes?
En tu caso, ¿cuál es el más
End
dañado?
it.
Este.
What is it?
A ver si este se le pasa el modo Berserker. Vale, está muy
I didn't hit
bien.
you very hard.
Y
Of course.
te vienes con los demás.
And I didn't even take off my gloves.
Come here, you.
Vamos a ver. Vamos a meternos esto.
Yes?
Yes?
Huh?
Huh?
No chance.
Huh?
And again, he hardly put up a fight. I didn't hit you very
On my way.
hard.
I can't do that yet. Please wait a moment. For
Venga,
breakfast.
muévete, tío. Muévete porque esta
What is it?
no promete absolutamente nada.
Yes?
Uh-huh. At once.
Huh? With pleasure. And what now? Come here, you.
Yes? Kill.
Huh? Yes? Say goodbye.
And I didn't even take off my gloves.
And what now? What is it? Oh, what bad luck for you!
Huh?
Vile creature! What is it? Huzzah!
Uh-huh. I need help over here! Quickly! On my way. At once.
Huh?
Huh? Huh?
What is it? All right.
Yes? Attack! Understood.
Huh?
Uh-huh. For Vracus!
Yes? And what now? I'm not that quick.
And again.
Me ataca este mejor, tío.
Say
porque-
goodbye forever.
Huh? Attack!
What is it?
Es que no le hacemos nada, chaval.
Uh-huh. At once.
What is it?
Venga, 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 tío.
Of course. Yes, yes.
Yes?
Que no sé si tenemos realmente que matar a todos los pavos que
Yes.
tenemos aquí, macho. Que es que, hostia puta. Solo este hijo puta nos está haciendo un daño impresionante,
And what
¿sabes?
now? Of course.
And I didn't even take off my gloves.
Huh?
Huh? On my way.
Uh-huh. For Vracus!
Pow! Another one bites the dust.
Huh?
Come here, you.
Yes?
What is it?
Uh-huh.
Attack! What is it?
Este está muy tocado, tío.
Yes?
El que mejor está es este, pero porque tiene una armadura del 15.
Uh-huh.
What is it? And what now?
Este se tiene que quedar solo ahora mismo ahí, porque es que si no, le van a reventar, tío.
Yes?
No chance.
On my way.
Huh? Oh, what bad luck for you!
Y este necesito que se quede ahí recuperando un poco de vida, porque...
Uh-huh.
Y este yo creo que le voy a llevar también para allá.
Yes? What is it? Ha ha!
Huh? End it!
What is it? Say goodbye forever! What a mess!
Pretty hard!
Hey!
Uh-huh.
Huh?
No chance.
Buah, este ya entra en modo berserker.
Yes?
Huh? Boinda! Give me a hand!
Uh-huh. For Vracus!
Yes?
Que me da miedo es este, que necesito que salga ya del modo berserker ese, que si no me lo van a matar, tío.
What is it?
Vamos a meterle de aumento de daño.
Of course!
Vente para acá, vente para acá. A que te recuperes un poco. Y a este.
Yes?
Y este que le voy a dar.
Oh, what bad luck for you! And what now? Huzzah!
No chance.
What is it?
Voy a acercar a este,
With
que es el que
pleasure.
mejor está de vida.
At once. Yes?
Of
Understood.
course!
Que se recupere un poco porque, joder.
Oh, what bad luck for you!
As good as done.
Too easy!
Huh?
Vale, este está mejor,
my
vamos a
way.
bajarle.
What is it? With pleasure. Pow! Another one bites the dust.
Yes?
A ver.
Attack!
Mm,
Huh? Oh, what bad luck for you!
Huh?
What is it? On my way!
Vale, este ya puede bajar.
I'm with you! Ha-ha! Huh? Oh, what bad luck for you!
Yes? End it!
El que me preocupa es este, que está ahí un poco en
Yes,
medio
and what
de
now?
todo el meollo.
What
Porque
is
este
it?
es lo que menos me preocupa, pues es que este estoy dándome cuenta que resiste hostias, pero como panes.
What a
Who's
waste
next?
of time.
Y este hijo puta es que es
Say
tontería
goodbye
atacarle porque ya hemos
forever.
visto que atacándole es que no me baja la vida, no me baja la vida. Hijo
¿Ah?
puta es inmortal.
Uh-huh.
What is it? Huzzah! Yeah! He hardly put up a fight.
Huh?
Attack!
Favrakas!
What is it? As good as done. Huh? Ha-ha! Yes?
Huh? At once.
Han tirado a este al suelo.
And what now?
Vamos a ver si aguanta un poco.
Uh-huh.
A ver si este se recupera y se levanta, tío.
Huh? Come here, you.
Venga,
Yes.
compañero, necesito que te levantes, tío.
Attack.
Y que ayudes a tus compañeros.
And what now? Huzzah! What is it? Oh, what bad luck for
Espérate,
you!
tú a este.
Yes?
Tú. Dale
Say
caña a
goodbye
estos.
forever. What is it? Come
Y tú
here,
sigue dándole
you.
caña a este.
Yes?
Huh? Huzzah!
Huh?
What is it?
Este no quiero que se aleje tampoco demasiado,
And
tío.
again.
Yes?
Joder, este le han tirado al suelo, tío.
And what now? Come here, you.
Venga, tío, levántate.
Yeah. Yes? All right. With pleasure.
Yes? Favrakas!
Oh, he didn't hit you very hard.
Understood. At once.
What is it?
Vamos a
As
meternos
good
aquí
as done.
atrás. Y así nos cubrimos un poco. Este ya
What
entra
is
en
it?
modo berserker, así que nada. Nos olvidamos de él.
Easy. All right. On my way.
Huh?
What is
Golpe
it?
de gracia. Vamos a darle. Buah, que es un normal. Vaya mal gasto de golpe. Le hemos dado.
And what now?
Huh? On my way.
Vamos a intentar ponernos ahí.
Oh, he didn't hit you very hard. Huh? Ow! Another one bites the
Yes.
dust. Oh, he didn't hit you very hard.
End it! Understood.
Yes? Oh, what bad luck for you!
Vale.
Huh?
Huh? On my way.
What is it?
Estoy entrando Berserker, problemas, porque
Ajá.
quería sacarle de ahí, está muy lejos de... del resto del grupo. Ha vuelto, así que...
Another one bites the dust.
Vámonos.
Huh? At once.
Vamos a ver.
On my way.
Tú vuelve para acá, tú vuelve para acá.
Yes?
Este que acabe con este.
I didn't hit you very
Vale.
hard.
Vamos a esperar a que los orcos
On
vengan a
my way.
Need help
nosotros.
over here. Quickly.
As good as done.
No, tío,
Ajá.
tú
At
quédate
once.
aquí, que es donde yo quiero que te quedes.
And what now?
Vete a atacar a este, y tú que estás mucho mejor, vete a ayudar a la piba. Y tú, vamos a flanquear mientras que vamos esperando a que te recuperes un poco de vida.
Yes?
Si es que este me hace caso,
Say
claro.
goodbye forever.
On my way.
A ver, señores, por favor.
What is
Aquí
it?
las decisiones cuentan mucho.
Another one bites the dust.
A ver, el toque de gracia. Aquí hay un arco tirado.
With pleasure.
Dale el golpe de gracia. Y a ver este, que este está algo mejor. Vamos a dar apoyo con este.
Understood.
Easy.
On my way.
Yeah. And what now? Wild creature. Ha ha.
What is it?
Uh-huh. At once. Huh? On my
Of
way.
course.
Yes, I didn't hit you very hard.
Understood.
Of course.
Another one bites the dust. And what now?
Ah, vale, que tenemos que salir por ahí. Joder, y yo aquí haciendo el idiota, chaval.
What is it?
On my way.
No chance.
Let's get out of here.
Retreat? We should fight on.
We would die. Perhaps you've noticed that Nodon has risen again, headless. He is more powerful than the Perish Land itself, but the key to his destruction is in here.
We will return to the Secondlings and tell them what the Magus is up to. We'll be safe at Ogre's death, and there we can hatch a plan.
If we manage to get there. Nodon will do anything to stop us.
Then let him try.
¿Y la otra piba qué pasa? ¿Que simplemente era un NPC así random que había y ya está? ¿O cómo es esto? No sé. Hemos conseguido una poción de estas para que tenga menos daño, bastante dinero y algo de provisiones. Vale, bien. Y lo vamos a dejar por aquí, señores, que llevamos ya 1 hora y pico de gameplay. Así que vamos a guardar. Que el combate este se ha alargado bastante. Y nada, espero que os esté gustando la serie. Os digo lo mismo de siempre. Dadle a like si os gustó, que siempre se agradece. Y nos vemos en el próximo gameplay. Hasta luego.